Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, guys. The Heat always have a lot of weapons. Jimmy Butler says, you're playing with a bunch of guys that do better with the ball in their hands, but it's all about the matchups. Who's got the hot hand or who hasn't touched it in a while. But we really don't care who scores. As long as we win, we're all happy. Kevin?
Veteran team, and I agree with that approach. David, thanks. At this point of the year, right before the playoffs, Doris, is anyone really playing at 100%? And is anyone really healthy?
Kevin, it's an interesting question because the 82-game season is a real grind, and inevitably there's bumps and bruises, sometimes more serious injuries. The key is, can teams find the appropriate balance between being rested and being ready? And some coaches will tell you they'd rather be rested than ready.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Bogdanovich out there with Anthony. Then it's Butler. Then there's Sexton. And it's Azubuike in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. Butler on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
Sexton for three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Butler against Bogdanovich. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry with the ball. Good ball movement here by Miami. Love inside. Covered by Anthony. Love can't hit. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. Sexton deciding where to go with it. The shot by Anthony, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
The shot's good.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Here's Azubuike. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Sexton. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Outside, Hero. Lets it go with a three. The rebound by the Jazz. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Jimmy Butler.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Now, Hero. 17 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando. Adebayo finds Love. Off target from outside. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Utah. Searching for their first points of the game. Here's Sexton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Here's Anthony. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Butler, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Bogdanovich, the first thing that comes to mind is the ability to catch and shoot. But he's a guy that can also create off the bounce.
To me, he's one of the most underrated players in the game today. Bojan has the handle to create separation for a quality shot. He's tremendous on the backboards. He plays really solid defense. He works hard every single night, super competitive, just a guy you want on your side.
Adebayo with this screen on Butler. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Plays it up and banks it in.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now here's Love. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Just 3 to shoot. Hits it from 3-point range. Butler's got 7 points in the game. Jazz trail by 7. Pass to Azubuike. Azubuike is screen on Lowry. Sexton for 3. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Misses the 3. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Butler deciding where to go with it. Butler against Lowry. The Heat need to get a shot off. There's Hero with the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Butler finds Anthony. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
They're just such a high percentage look, but with Melo, it's almost just a given. Tough to stop.
Lowry with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah's. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
Now, here's Lowry. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Butler dishes to Sexton. Shoots it. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Butler against Bogdanovic. Shot's good by Butler. Butler's got 9 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside Anthony. Outside for Sexton. With the floater. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Adebayo.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Butler from outside. And the Heat, another 3.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise. Your Miami Heat Pacers.
The Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Utah also making some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Anthony. Horton Tucker comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Colin Sexton. Clarkson outside. Gay outside. Back to Clarkson. Outside Butler. Gay sets the pick for Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss by Utah. Miami leading by 15. Here's Vincent. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Oladipo, good.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Stolen by Yurtseven. Here's Vincent. Outside Martin. Over Gay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And both free throws good for Martin. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. 19-point game. Can they get it? The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away, put those big hands.
Utah calls timeout. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Miami. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed.
And you know, for the Heat, they're one of the NBA's mystery teams this season. One that dropped from being elite just a year ago to now looking more like a mid-level squad.
Yeah, it's been a strange year for them. Early on, they got away from the formula that brought them all that success a year ago, and were just never able to get it back.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Oladipo misses. Jazz trail by 19. Clarkson outside. They need this one. And it's off the back rim, no good. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And here's a look at the stats for Butler. How his last 10 games have gone. He's around 6 points per game, 2.5 steals, and 3 assists. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
There's a sneakiness, a craftiness. You think he's not watching, and suddenly he's taking the ball in the other direction.
And so he hits both.
Drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Can't connect from long distance. Miami leading by 21. It's Martin on the wing. He's covered by Gay. Martin the pass to Vincent. Martin the screen to the wing on the left. Yurtsevin finds Oladipo. There's the three. Vincent misses. Jazz trail by 21. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. And that one good from Clarkson.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
You know, because of his scoring prowess, Jordan Clarkson has earned the name Flamethrower. He is something else, isn't he, Doris, coming off the bench?
He is, Kevin. That is an appropriate and fitting nickname because this guy can get hot in a hurry. And what a luxury to have somebody as consistently productive like Jordan Clarkson come off your bench. That's fabulous.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz. Oladipo dishes to Martin. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Robinson. It's an 18-point game. Here's Vincent, defended by Butler. Vincent the pass to Robinson. Oladipo for three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Pass to Gay. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Heat out front, opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And here are the Heat now. A 21-point the biggest in the game. On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Rudy Gay is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Horton Tucker in at the shooting guard position.
Well, guess who, guys? Jimmy Butler again. He has got his fingerprints all over this game.
Sexton the pass to Gay. Here's Horton Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shoots the three. Gay misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Bogdanovic against Butler. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here. Anthony's checked in.
Jazz substitution. Carmelo Anthony.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Anthony's got 7.
His three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo certainly a threat from out there.
Lowry passes to Oladipo. Outside Lowry. There's the pass to Oladipo. Butler against Bogdanovic. Kept alive. Adebayo passes to Butler. Heat moving the ball around. Oladipo for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Lowry against Sexton. Rebound by the Heat. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Butler. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Anthony. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional fouls, replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
Miami's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Lowry kicks to Love. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Azubuike. Dishes to Sexton. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Anthony with the screen on Oladipo. Utah needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Sexton, no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Love outside. Here's Butler. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, Jimmy Butler making use of his length, his smarts, nice interior score.
Sexton the pass to Anthony. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Love.
Second team foul.
Utah shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
That free throw good from Anthony.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And here's Lowry. Pass to Hero. Out to the wing. Jovic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
For Miami, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
He hits both from the stripe. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Utah calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Let's go.
Bogdanovich against Butler. Bogdanovich passes to Sexton. He takes it in. Here's Horton Tucker. The wide open look here for Anthony. The Jazz again can't hit it.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Hero kicks to Butler. And they double up Butler. Pass to Jovic. Outside for Lowry. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Jovic. Rebound by Azubuike. Azubuike's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Horton Tucker. The pass to Sexton. Anthony against Butler. Anthony sets the pick for Sexton. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And that one's good by Butler.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Anthony. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, Melo has such a strong base. It's so easy for him to secure rebounds because of that strength.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's good from Anthony.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Bogdanovich against Butler. Count that one. Butler's got 12 now in this quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. And the layup falls. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Anthony. Azubuike trying to break free. Another miss by Utah. The Heat have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. That one goes. Count it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Outside, Sexton. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Jovic, defended by Sexton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Will it go? Lets it fly. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Butler a screen on Sexton. Lowry finds Butler. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Jimmy Butler. The Heat haven't made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler.
And he makes the first.
Jimmy Butler clearly thrives in an environment that lives and breathes and embraces toughness.
And so Butler nails both of them. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, the defense slow to react. Jimmy Butler just takes advantage. Nice finish.
The Jazz shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Here's Clarkson. Here's Markkanen. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And they double up Butler. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got 32 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Butler kicks to Sexton. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in. Sexton's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Vincent. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The dish to Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. The Heat third.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Out to the right wing. Here's Vincent, defended by Butler. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Clarkson against Martin. Clarkson passes to Sexton. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Kicks to Butler. No good that time. Some solid defense from Gay. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Feeds to Markkanen. Cranes it from 9 feet away. Markkanen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Gotta be aware of Gay's passing. He's constantly looking to set up his teammates in their spots.
Going inside, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Looking here at some numbers for Butler. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's averaging 30 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check. Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Miami's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Martin with a screen on Butler. Vincent the pass to Martin. The layup missed. Utah has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Sexton. Miami grabs the miss. Yurtseven's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Here's Butler, and he lays it straight in. Butler's got 35 in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Sexton the pass to Gay. Gay sets the pick for Sexton. Three-pointer. Clock at 6. Here's Butler. Some solid defense from Butler. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Butler.
Udonis Haslem.
And the Jazz with possession here. Outside, Sexton. Larkin and a screen on Robinson. And so it's Miami with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.